shining down through the tree.
My name is Ben Boothe, and welcome to Big Sky Voices.
And I'm Victor Waumett with Storyteller Films, and today our guest is Liesette Paisner Bailey, and she is the director, or one of the directors of the Santa Fe Independent Film Festival.
I've got to ask you a question, just to kick us off. When I first moved to New Mexico a few years ago, I looked under Santa Fe Film Festival, and your site popped up. And so my question is, tell me why you exist. Tell me what it's all about. And I hear that you're getting, what, about 10,000 people per year?
Yeah, we get 10,000 guests annually. And the Santa Fe Independent Film Festival was founded on a need for independent filmmakers in New Mexico to be heard and to showcase the best of independent film in Santa Fe and New Mexico. So that's independent film from all around the world, and really kind of bringing them to our special town of Santa Fe.
I see. So is the independent film business expanding rapidly?
Yes. Yeah, actually, I think this year independent films are actually doing better in the box office than the big blockbusters.
Really?
Yeah, so it was kind of more of a summer of independent films than those big blockbusters.
There was an article in USA Today just 2 days ago, and it said some of the actors like Clooney that had been so successful and produced their own films are doing their own film production companies now, and that a lot, like Tom Cruise did the other direction. You know, he bought a big share interest of what was his company, Universal, I think, or
Don't know.
I think it must be Universal.
Yeah, and so he just bought stock in it in exchange for them giving him a movie a year, you know. But other guys are coming out and they're saying, "I want to do mine as an independent company," and so that's a trend you're seeing a lot of.
Yeah, I think you will see it in a film we're playing, Hostiles, which is by Scott Cooper, who's a very well-known director. He did Black Mass, Crazy Heart, Out of the Furnace. And he actually did Hostiles as a very large budget independent film. It premiered at the Telluride Film Festival where we first saw it, and it was without a distributor, which is really kind of, until recently, a little bit unheard of.
Wow. So is he streaming it?
Well, now it has been picked up by a distributor after Toronto and caused a rather large bidding war.
Yeah.
And it's a really beautiful picture, and now it's entering into the Oscar race. So it won't be streaming, it will be
Are you going to show it here?
Yeah, we'll be doing a tribute to Wes Studi.
Oh, great.
At the Violet Crown.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, when does the festival start?
So it's October 18th to the 22nd.
18th through the 22nd, right here in Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Yeah, here in Santa Fe at all the art house theaters. So you can go see a movie at Jean Cocteau, CCA, Violet Crown. We'll have 3 large events at the Lensic. All our panels are held at the Santa Fe Playhouse, and also the Screen at Santa Fe University of Art Design.
And you are honoring a very special filmmaker this year, I hear.
Yes.
John
Sayles.
John Sayles.
We're so excited to have John Sayles, and we'll actually have 3 events with him. We'll be doing an honoring of John Sayles and his wife and producer Maggie Renzi at the Lensic on Friday, October 20th. And we'll follow it with a discussion with screenwriter Kirk Ellis, followed by Lone Star on 35mm.
Are you going to show Lone Star?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, presented in 35mm at the
Nice.
Lensic. It will be beautiful.
All-time favorite.
Yeah.
So how many of the films showing here actually originate with New Mexico-based people? Directors or producers?
Quite a few. We'll have the New Mexico premiere of Cortez, which is by some filmmakers in Taos and stars Cassidy Freeman from Longmire.
Okay.
And director Cheryl Nichols will all be here. And we also have the I believe it's the world premiere of Cowboy Drifter.
Cowboy Drifter.
And that was shot here in New Mexico.
Nice.
And then we'll also be playing Only the Brave.
Oh, classic.
Yeah. Only the Brave we will be playing quite a few older movies, but Only the Brave is the new firefighter movie. You probably recognize it more as Granite Mountain.
Okay.
But they changed it to Only the Brave, and that's about the firefighters in the Arizona fire.
Right.
Where I believe there was 16 of them and only 1 survived. But it's actually a really beautiful and uplifting story.
Wow. Okay.
And then we also have local documentaries. We will be doing the world premiere of Max Evans.
Really?
I'm sure you guys are fans of him.
Yes.
And we'll be honoring him with the Author Award, American Author Award.
Okay. And what about, go ahead.
Well, I just want to ask you, on the independent movies that are made, what are you hearing? How do most of them come up with their financing?
So, I mean, it really depends. Some of them will have a financial backer. Sometimes it's just one person that's really passionate about the picture. A lot of people will do Kickstarting funds. There's a lot of different ways that way to kind of raise for pre-production and post-production. They'll do like fundraisers and try and get individual donors. And then a lot of it does come out of their own pocket to create the film. Independent film is really difficult to get made, but that's why we love to celebrate it, because it's really that person's vision that's really able to shine through.
So they're really working to get the dollars.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think financing is one of the hardest parts of independent film. Besides the creative, of course that's the hardest. But
are we seeing any bankers or bank groups slowly coming into where they trust enough to finance some or part of film production?
I don't know. I'm not quite sure about that.
Well,
I would like to see more of it.
I had heard one of the filmmakers tell me that there was a bank that they were taking his film credit from the state as collateral, and they were lending an equal amount.
Oh, wow.
To make the film. If that's true, it seems like that would be very helpful.
Yeah, that's very helpful. That's really cool.
So tell me about the West Studi tribute.
Okay, we're very excited about that. We'll be doing the New Mexico premiere of Hostiles, which stars Christian Bale and Wes Studi.
Oh, he's in there. Okay.
Yeah, directed by Scott Cooper.
Right.
And then we'll follow it. We'll have a short tribute video, and we'll follow the screening with a conversation with Chris Eyre, who actually did his company Native Networkers, was the tribal liaison for the film.
Okay.
So they really helped to make sure that its depictions of Native Americans were accurate, or the language was accurate in the film. There was a lot of Comanche spoken. And so they'll do a short Q&A and conversation after the film. And we've had Wes Studi at the festival a number of times, and we're just his biggest fans.
Of course.
He's really not only a great actor, but also just a wonderful person, and has done amazing stuff for the community.
Well, the amount of energy that you guys put in to make all this happen is a real contribution to this city and to this state, and maybe to the nation, but wow, because you seem to get a lot of bodies together and a lot of talent and a lot of creativity. I just want to say thank you for what you're doing.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Yes, and Ben, what else can we ask?
Well,
what do you see the future? What's the future for your festival and for independent filmmaking in New Mexico?
I really hope that independent filmmaking in New Mexico grows, and that we really focus on the artist, the filmmaker as an artist, and that's really the center of the Santa Fe Independent Film Festival, is that the filmmaker is seen as a true artist, and we're giving them the ability to show their art to our diverse audience in Santa Fe.
Great. Well, this is Victor Waumett for Big Sky Voices. Our guest today has been Liesette Paisner Bailey. Thank you. The Santa Fe Independent Film Festival, which starts next week.
Yep. Wednesday is our opening night.
Next week, which is October
18th.
The 18th.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Thank you.